A pretty common question I get is how to patch a hole in drywall or sheetrock in your house. I don't have one to patch, but I got a little demo piece here and I'm gonna show you how I do it. All right, this is a piece of sheetrock. This would be your wall in your house and you got a little hole like this or whatever. You need to take a spare piece of sheetrock. You can get this from any hardware store, okay? And you wanna cut a piece, big enough to go over this hole. All right, so what I've done here is I've taken an extra piece of sheetrock that I had, and I've drawn a square on the back side of it. And this square is big enough to cover the hole that I'm gonna be covering up here. Once I draw this square on the back, make sure you're on the back. You wanna take your razor knife and you wanna score along just like this, all the way down this piece, all the way around this square, okay? Just like that. And score this thing all the way around, okay? When you do that, you wanna break this off just like this, and you wanna peel this back. Okay, and you want to leave this front paper on here, okay, and leave your square there. So when you get done, you're going to have something like this. Now take this piece that you have and put this little square over your hole you're covering and trace it with your pencil, just like that. Now you're going to want to cut this square out. I got a little sheetrock saw here. There's a couple different ways you can do it, but this obviously is probably the easiest way. And you just want to cut this out until you have that square, just like that, okay? Once you get it cut out, you can use your razor knife and just clean up the edges, just like that, so that this square will fit in the hole. All right, now I've trimmed some of the excess paper off, and I've got this to where this square will fit right in there just like that. The next thing you need to do is go up to your hardware store and get some pre-mixed sheetrock mud. This is dust control. It doesn't have to be. This is about $10 for this bucket, okay? Here's what you want to do. You want to get some mud on a knife just like this, okay? And you want to go all around this hole just like that. Pile it on in there. It doesn't matter. You can get some inside of there. Then you want to take your square and put it right over your hole just like this. Take your knife and smooth it out just like that, okay? Get all the air bubbles out and then put some right on top of it. Okay, and get another layer on there, and you want to smooth this out, and then you want to let this dry, and you're going to need to sand it and probably put another coat on it. You can also come back with a bigger knife and really get it spread out so that you can make it blend with the rest of the stuff, but you're going to need it to dry, and this will be a multiple step process. Let your patch dry. Make sure you let it dry for a day. Put another layer on there, sand it if you need to, blend it in and put some paint on it, and you'll hardly even know it was there. Next.